Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. I'm going to actually explain why I think this will be actually a quick drop and a quick bounce back. So I don't think this is actually long term. If you look at the stock market today, it actually only dropped 1%. Yes, that's 1%. 300 points out of 30,000. So the Wall Street people know that this whole Biden tax plan thing is not going to pass. It has pretty much zero chance of passing in its current form. The other thing is, like, in crypto, I don't think was all due to this like Biden tax plan thing. I'm pretty sure the whales just took advantage of it to manipulate the market. But you have to realize, like, even before this whole tax plan thing came out, we already dipped 10,000 points from our high. After the Coinbase listing, like at the top of the Coinbase listing FOMO, it was roughly 64,000. We were at 54,000 even before this Biden tax plan thing came out, and then we dropped from like 54,000 to 49,000 or whatever the price is right now. I think it's around 49,000 at the time of the recording. So we had already dropped $10,000 and then we just dropped $7,000 more. And then this whole tax thing comes out. And what the tax thing does is, like, essentially if you make under $400,000, which is like 97% of everyone in the United States, it doesn't affect you. The thing is, for capital gains tax, it only affects you if you make over $1 million. That's right. If you make under $1 million in capital gains tax, it does not affect you at all. And it actually it will double the capital gains tax rate for profits over $1 million by double. Essentially, it moves it up from 20% to 40%. So that affects only people who make over $1 million. Now, for regular income, it moves the top income tax bracket, which is like, I think something like the 400,000 to 512,000, or the 400,000 plus bracket, up like 2%. So from 37 to 39.6. So the thing is, Wall Street, I don't know if crypto people have realized, but Wall Street has actually realized that this thing has actually no chance of passing. I think they do realize that this is just like a bargaining chip for the Biden administration. What this is like, he shoots way high so he can compromise down, or he wants some other things like his infrastructure plan or rolling back the Trump tax cuts. So he has this like big thing out there, and then like they're going to argue about it and freak out, and then they're going to be like, well, okay, if you just drop all these demands, what we will do is we will roll back Trump's tax cuts and we will give you part of your infrastructure plan. And that's how kind of politics always has actually worked. Like, you demand something really high, and then and then the other side's like, oh, we have to like actually compromise with him, and like more people are going to be willing to fall in line and compromise to avoid like the worst outcome that they don't actually want. So to me, this is basically a bargaining chip for the Biden administration. I think like Wall Street has realized there's zero chance that this passes in its current form. And the thing is, like, the Democrats have a very, very slim my majority in the Senate. They need every single vote just to have a majority, because the VP actually gets to break ties, and the Senate's actually split 50-50. But they also, to basically avoid the filibuster, they need 10 Republicans to vote for this bill, which you're not going to get 10 You're not even going to get one Republican to vote for this bill. So that's that. Like, this bill has no chance of passing. The Wall Street guys know this, and that's why the stock market only dumped 1%. If you actually look at the Dow futures right now, at the time of the recording, the Dow futures are actually positive, which means like tomorrow we should actually open on a positive note. Well, they're down like 2 points now, but we should open on an even note. So, yeah, the capital gains tax did prompt selling on the stock market, but it didn't sell nearly as much as the crypto market, because the people in the stock market are a little bit like more veteran and more seasoned, and they know that there's no chance that this is going to pass. I think this is a knee-jerk reaction because we were already on a downward trend for like the last couple of weeks. Last week at least, ever since like the whole Coinbase thing, we were already going down. We had already lost 10,000. So this basically just pushed it over the edge a little bit, and then like the actual news probably only made us go down 1,000 or two. But then again, like, a lot of this longs started liquidating, and once the longs actually started liquidating, we really, really started to go down. And the thing is, I think the crypto people are going to realize that the tax thing has like zero chance of passing, and it's a knee-jerk reaction that will actually bounce itself back. And the other way around, once we actually start realizing that and start going up, some of these shorts that people have put in are actually going to start liquidating. There's also like $80,000 worth of option calls expiring next Friday. That probably has something to do with it as well. So that's why I think it's actually going to bounce back. I do think it's a knee-jerk reaction. Once the longs have liquidated, then people start putting in shorts, and then like once people actually wake up and realize that this thing doesn't actually affect most Americans and it has no chance of passing, I think they'll start buying it back up, and then the shorts will start liquidating, and then we'll actually go up. So hopefully, in my opinion, by like 2 weeks from now, we should be retesting 60,000. Maybe I'll be wrong. But that's kind of like my view on things. And that's basically, I'm going to invest based on kind of like that kind of projection for myself. Not financial advice, but that's just what I think. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.